Hey everyone, Dave Shinsky here. I'm going to take you through the mechanics and the arm swing of a curveball and explain to you why it's a myth that it puts more stress on your arm than a fastball. Alright, so again, when we're talking about arm swings, there's a lot of different arm swings. What we teach here at Baseball Rebellion is a nice natural arm swing, really loose and relaxed arms together. I've been working on a drill here that traces your leg. So when you break your hands out and you start to drive your hips, you want to basically trace your back leg. So think about your thumb as a pencil. That'll keep your fingers sideways facing towards third base if you're a righty, first base if you're a lefty, into a good solid arm lift and getting to 90 degrees, okay? And again, we don't want the ball facing us or facing away. Why? It's because when the ball faces away, you can see how my forearm kind of tenses up, all right? And when we face it this way, my bicep tenses up, right? We don't want to tense up our arm at all. So again, stress-free through the relaxed arm swing, all right, of tracing that back leg. Now again, talking about the myth of why the curveball is more stressful. My point here is you never turn the ball when you're throwing a curveball. You throw a fastball and you have to turn the ball to get back into pronation. All right. Again, you're going to pronate through your curveball, but you don't necessarily have to turn the ball into that position. Okay. So we're going to talk about as we go through our arm swing, driving down my leg, up into position, okay, and I still haven't turned the ball. Now into external rotation, I still haven't really moved or turned the ball. And through my curveball, I still haven't turned the ball. So facing the camera, you can see I never really turn the ball and my body takes care of my arms propelling forward. So I'm going to throw two curveballs here, and again, I'm not putting this in slow motion. I'm just giving you a drill to move forward and how to help you create more spin, especially 12 to 6 spin. And we want to be natural, all right? If you're coming from a high 3/4, it might be a 2 to 7, okay? Again, we don't necessarily get on the side of it because that's turning into a slider, okay? So what we're going to do is get into a split stance. And I'm going to throw these, all right? And we're going to get into a split stance, getting into this position at 90 degrees, okay? So what I mean by a split stance, all right, I want to have my back foot up on my toe and my front foot facing the target. A good split stance, having a backward spine angle, getting into that position with my curveball at facing the third base side at 90 degrees, coming through the throw and finishing all the way through. All right, and again, make sure that you're just getting into that position at first, and then you can kind of feel your body get to that position as you're going to move your arms together. Okay, so this is the second part of it. Okay, so we're basically going to bring our arms, just like I said, tracing that back leg, getting up into 90, all the way through the throw. And that's how you properly throw a curveball. And those are two good drills to help you get on top of the ball and create that curveball spin, that 12 to 6 spin. Thanks.